What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Real here for another installment of Spilling All the Tea. Before I get started, I want to say that in general, I'm happy because R&B Divas LA premieres this week. So I cannot wait to watch that and recap that. Also, just found out that Shaws of Sunset airs March 2nd. So I know I'm going to watch that. I'm not sure I'm going to recap it just yet. But if y'all want me to, just, leave a comment down below. And I'm actually waiting for Married to Medicine. I really want that to come back for another season. I need to look into that and see. So, we'll see about that too. So, today, recapping Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 7, Episode 13. Again, we've been waiting for this more or less, since last week. I was expecting it. But then I saw that it wasn't coming out because of the Super Bowl. So, yeah. And even with this episode, I was a little bit upset because it really was nothing but, shade being thrown behind people's back. And just a whole lot of, it was real catty. So I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to try to make this as exciting as possible. I'm looking through my notes. And yeah, it looks like I only have 2 clips that I'm going to show. As y'all can see, I've been trying to incorporate more clips because I try to make these detailed, but sometimes I just got to show the shit. So this might be a long one because even though it was just nothing but people being petty, some shit that I want to talk about. So to jump right into it, Kenya meets with Roger Bob to discuss ideas for, a project, whether it be a sitcom or a movie. I think it's probably going to be a sitcom. And, she begins to pitch him some ideas. And there was one in particular that really made, I don't even know how the fuck to feel about it. But I'm going to play it and we're going to go from there.
I love the title of this. Life twirls on.
Yes, it does.
I got to have a lot of balls to do this one.
Okay.
I encounter a circle of mean girls who try to torment me for being so fabulous.
That can't happen in real life.
I'm just a creative genius. So mean girl number 1 would be a character by the name of No-No. Okay? So No-No is a 50-year-old, 6-foot-tall, cross-gendered pole dancer.
You have anybody in mind to play that?
I'm thinking, a man,
Okay.
Yeah. Next is Athena. She's a slick-talking, jack-of-all-trades mortician, notary public, preacher. Now, Athena starts devastating rumors, all while pretending to be innocent.
Okay. Anybody in mind to play Athena?
We just need to find out who played one of the 7 dwarfs on Broadway. So the last one, her name is Dee Dee. She's the dingy kind of girl who doesn't know that the Underground Railroad was not an actual train that was underground.
These are all fictional characters.
They're all fictional.
Right.
They're all fictional. They're just loosely based on my life.
This is my chance to tell my story, so I'm going to use it to throw some shade.
So what do you think?
It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah.
My grandmother always says that when she doesn't like something.
Just, it's a lot to digest. Let's talk about your cast.
All right. Life twirls on. Now, I have an ex in this. He happened to be African, and I happened to call him my African prince. And I thought, let's call him Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
And I love Christina Milian.
Okay.
I love a Megan Good. Can you read my doctor's writing? I was supposed to be a doctor.
Is that right?
I didn't go to medical school, but that's where I was going.
Okay.
All jokes aside, most of my experience comes from producing films. I know I can attract some big names. In Hollywood, it's all about who you know. But you're giving me your word that if you are helping to create this project with me, that you will be there.
No. The problem is for me is I'm actually doing 2 sitcoms right now. And they're in LA, so I won't even be in Atlanta too often. So I will be involved as much as I can.
I'm not liking the sound of this.
I'm not Demetria. You will need to make time for me. I need you at my beck and call 24 hours, 7 days a week. If this partnership is going to work, I'm going to need your dedication and your time.
So we have to identify writers and then see if we can't create a show that works for you and works for me.
And your lawyer will call my lawyer.
My lawyer will call your lawyer.
Okay. Now, if I can only get Eddie Murphy on the phone.
Now, I forgot to mention, yeah, I got some tea. You know, normally I say at the very beginning, I don't know what the fuck my head is today, y'all. Just to let y'all know, the expansion I've been talking about in previous videos, they just finished today. So, I'm a little bit all over the place, but I'm still here. So, before I say what I'm going to say, just know that I'm going to talk about everybody fucking equally. You know, if you know, I'm going to say if you right, you right. If you wrong, you wrong. I'm going to just say that. And, yeah, life twirls on. Kenya, you were definitely wrong. Like, you know, it's one of the things where it's easy to see you don't have a storyline anymore. Just gonna say it. You don't have one. Because your storyline is going to jail. Give or take within the next 2 fucking episodes. So you don't have one. So yours is going to revolve around, you know, egging up, you know, Claudia. Just saying. Telling the truth here. And shading motherfuckers every chance you get. Now, the thing is, all I'm going to say is this. If you're going to shade these motherfuckers, this is the first time you've done it with somebody else. Do this shit in their faces. Now, she's a manipulator, so chances are she's probably throwing all this shade behind their back so this shit gets played at the reunion, so the reunion gets the buzz that they need, because the buzz they got last year was, you know, Porsha dragging hoes, so, you know, or dragging a hoe. But we found out she wasn't a hoe, but I'm just going to fucking say it. And, you know, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but yeah, you know, shaded all 3 of their asses. And as you saw, I put the shit in the fucking video. No. Really, bitch? Really? Athena, it took me saying, like, who the fuck is Athena? But the description, Phaedra and Didi. Man, all I'm going to say is this. Right now, everybody ass is sitting here reading the fuck out of Porsha. Even Tiana Taylor, even though, you know, if you go sit here and try to read somebody on Twitter, boo-boo, I'm going to need you to make sure that everything in that motherfucking tweet is grammatically correct. I'm just saying. But fuck, man. Fuck. So, now we're done with that. We move on to Phaedra, and I'm going to bounce. But actually, you know, even though my notes bounce back, I'm going to just stick with one. So, we get with Phaedra. Yeah, I said it. She goes meet with Dr. Gregory Lunsford. I'm going to call him Dr. Gregory. That's Quad's husband, Quad from Married to Medicine. This is like this is the third person from Married to Medicine we done seen. We've already seen Dr. Jackie. Now we see Quad and her husband. Again, bring back Married to Medicine now. And she wants to talk, you know, she talks to him about, you know, Paolo going to jail and, you know, how she's going to break it to her kids. And he's just like, well, tell him that he broke an adult rule. He's going to be in adult timeout. Which is pretty much the same thing that Apollo was saying. I'm pretty sure that was last episode, if not the motherfucking episode before. You know, he didn't really say it. I mean, he went there, but he didn't fucking go there. You know, it seems like he can talk to his kids a hell of a lot easier than she can, even though she wants to sit here and shade his ass every motherfucking time she get. I'm going to get to that shit later on in the motherfucking recap. So, I said I'm going to come back to Apollo, because I want to just say it all in one whole thing. So, you know, Dr. Gregory tells her pretty much you can't let your angry feelings get in the way of your kids, meaning if you mad at him, be mad at him, but don't not let the kids see the fucking father. And I totally fucking agree. And, you know, let me see. She keeps saying that, you know, she just don't want to be caught in prison, don't want to see them, you know, the kids see their daddy in prison, you know, because they're probably not going to get the concept. And he's just like, they're not going to get the concept. But they're not going to care about the concept. They just want to see their daddy. And the last thing that you want is for them to go up resenting you and hating you because you didn't let them see him. Dude, you telling her everything. The only thing is I wish you would have really gave it to her. But I see you trying to be nice. You know, you was cool in my book. I probably would have said some shit because I'm one of those where don't come to me if you don't want the motherfucking truth. I'm not finna sit here. I'm not finna, you know, give you face, show face. I'm not finna sit here and be nice. You want my opinion, damn it, I'm gonna fucking give it to you. If you don't want my truth, get the fuck out of my face. It's just me. So now we get to Apollo. He meets with his lawyer. He's concerned that Phaedra, you know, is probably going to divorce him when he gets to prison. Good chance that she might. The lawyers discussed the whole children seeing him while he's in jail. And he was like, well, Phaedra just doesn't want to talk about it. I wonder why. And, he says that, let me see. He says he can't be ashamed about what happened. See, dude, I was rocking with you for a minute. Then you up and said some motherfucking dumb. What the fuck you mean? You can't be ashamed. Really? You just stole some money from some motherfucking people. Ain't thinking about your motherfucking kids. You thinking about their ass now because your ass you finna get motherfucking 8 years. And you can't be ashamed? Man, get the fuck up out of here, dude. Man. But, it was one of those things where, and I'm going back to her because I actually had to apologize, but I scratched them out. But, she was pretty much saying how, people think, and she's talking about herself. So I'm just going to say she thought that in marrying him, he wasn't going to resort back to what he did. Wouldn't fall back into trouble. And I was sitting here thinking, would somebody get this bitch a cape and a motherfucking dunce cap? Because she trying to be Captain Save a nigga, but she dumb as hell. And it's almost just like you're trying to justify you making a dumb-ass decision, and that's not the fucking case. Again, his lawyer said to him, pretty much you knew what the fuck you was getting into when you married this nigga, and I'm sorry. I just can't do this. I'm moving on because I want to save my frustrations for the latter part, and I got a couple more pages to get through. So now we get to fucking NeNe and Porsha. Porsha, and I'm just finna just talk about some minor shit, Porsha orders a drink. NeNe orders a drink, then she orders a dish to eat. Porsha orders the same dish. We back on that shit again, huh? Ordering the same thing. You ain't got to mind your own bitch. Then she says, I'm going to get a salad. And NeNe's like, no. And then she's like, well, I can always eat it later because, it helps digest everything. Oprah said it. Anyway, she mentions how a party is being thrown for her. She asked NeNe to come. NeNe's like, no, I'm relocating to New York for Broadway, and how it's so much better for her because she gets away from the negativity that your ass fucking creates, huh? So you create chaos and then you want to up and leave. That's what the fuck I got from that. And Porsha, says that in her confessional that, she works hard and whatever God, may drop upon her, it's called a blessing. I didn't know you dropping down on your knees. Because you pulling the shanty on your knees till they bloody red. I didn't know that, dropping down on your knees and, sitting here being a head doctor because you're learning from Phaedra, I didn't know that doing that was, and, being given a gift in return. I didn't know that was from God. I really didn't. I'm really, because I don't think God wants you to sit here and downgrade yourself for some shit like that. Just saying. I can't speak for Elohim. I can't speak for him. I really can't. But I just don't think. I really don't. And then Porsha starts talking about Claudia. Okay, got it. You have reason to talk about her, even though, again, we're shading now. She starts shading Cynthia, who really ain't did shit to her. And then she starts talking shit about Kenya, but didn't these bitches make up a minute ago? Taking a motherfucking page out of NeNe handbook, I fucking tell you. Now we get to Kandi. Not finna spend too much time on this, but yeah, I got some shit to say about her too. So she get the news from Todd, that pretty much their tour has been canceled. Apparently they haven't made enough money to keep it going. And, Kandi is upset because, she feels her name is going to get drugged. And, people, signed on to do this because of her. Now, Todd asks her, I'm going to paraphrase, but Todd pretty much asks her, did you get a motherfucking Carfax on these producers before you started? And she gets upset. He consoles her. We move the fuck on. So Kenya goes and she meets with Brandon, in a cafe, coffee shop, some shit like that. He tells her along the way that he might have found I didn't hit the wrong damn button on my shit, y'all. My bad. So he tells her that he found a possible place for them, office and everything. Kenya says that, Roger Bob has done nothing to help her, despite the fact he's been sending her emails, keeping her updated on, the fact that, hey, I mean, he can't get anything for her. But if he's not doing anything for you, then he probably won't be emailing your ass to begin with. So at least he's giving you the common courtesy of trying to update your ass, So, they say they're going to do the pilot themselves. She mentions that it's fully funded. I'm trying to figure out really what you're mad about, but whatever. She chooses not to go with the parody because it's going to take away from the script. No, because people going to get your ass up. They're going to hit your ass up probably for defamation of character, even though you're not using real names, but you even admit it on camera. You're doing it to throw shade. So, I mean, come on now, put it together. But you just said that just so, again, you have something to add to your storyline, more or less for the reunion. Nobody's fucking stupid. And then, she wronged Cynthia, She really wronged her because she was talking about how, she doesn't know about her acting skills because, she was on the Cosby Show and had no lines. And I'm sitting here thinking about, I was watching Waiting to Exhale, and you really didn't have much to say, didn't do much acting, probably was on the screen for all of, 30 seconds? Just saying, I mean, hell, 30 seconds. And you said the guy's name like twice, and then you haven't danced with me all night, gave some of that, but that was pretty much it. But you gonna shade your girl on camera. You could have turned your mouth, you could have put your hand, put it back here, turned the motherfucking mic off and said that, but now you gonna say it on camera. Damn. But Brandon was like, no, she had a line, blah, blah, blah. We move on. Claudia, Derek J meets with her. I'm assuming that she's at her house. She says that he likes his jacket. He says it's from the NeNe collection. She's like, oh. and he kind of asks like, what up? And she was like, I didn't expect, her stuff to be that fly. And, she was like, I stand corrected. Which I'm just like, okay. Again, you're kind of doing what, Kenya's doing, throwing some shade for no unnecessary reason. You should be like, oh, that's a nice jacket. Oh, it's a connection. Really? That's really nice. Like, you could have done it in such a way where it's just like, I can't even get into it. Because Claudia, you didn't have me at the beginning. If y'all watch my damn review, you can see she did not have me at hello. She didn't. She won me over during episode 10. She started to lose me in 11. And I'm pretty much, kind of fucking damn lost right now. And 12, I don't know. But anyway, let me see. She says she's going to the party that's being thrown in Porsha's honor because of the simple fact that they're both part of the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, that same family, so she's going to go. Point blank in the motherfucking period. But then she shades Porsha by saying that, I don't know about wearing a wig because, she like to snatch wigs. And it's just like, again, come on. Like, now you're buying for a motherfucking storyline. You really are. Because why? NeNe's going to fucking New York, so you really ain't got a storyline with her right now. It's like, can y'all not have a fucking life of y'all own? Something. Whew. And then Claudia wants to bring her sponsor back up. And it's just like, you could have left that shit in Puerto Rico. Really. That's all I'm going to say. Moving on. I did, see, again, I told y'all, I'm going to say, if you right, you right. When you wrong, you wrong. Again, I was on her side for episode 10. I ain't even there right now. She done fucking lost me. So, Kandi, sits down, talks to her staff, and pretty much tell them that the tour is canceled. And, Kandi then was like, pretty much told them, we didn't get our, Carfax on the fucking producer. I'm just like, oh. So when Ty bring it up, you mad. But I guess now that you got your feelings, it's all good. And, she pretty much said they gave up control, which is something she does not do. And it's made for some good TV, dog. What? I'm a little mad at you. And I'm going to just be fucking. But yeah, before I even get to it, I just want y'all to see the clip. I want y'all to look at Ty's motherfucking face. Because you know what? He handled that very maturely. Because Yarrell, T. Spilling, Duran, whatever fucking name motherfuckers know me by, would not have handled it as maturely as he did. So I want y'all to check this out right quick.
First of all,
It was our fault because we really didn't do our research on him like we should have.
Yeah.
Secondly, we gave up control, which we never do.
Kandi normally never gives up power on anything except to the little man that she sleeps in the bed with.
And don't get me wrong, I feel like the promoters, they were really good people. I think they just got in over their head.
There's a whole bunch of really good broke people. If you want me to be honest. You know what? Bertha told me something.
What?
Maybe it was a scheme.
For come for them to come at you with the move.
You didn't roll us out. You
So get out until you with the bull about the tour. Maybe it was a scheme.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bull.
Todd.
It wasn't me that found him.
It's not for Don Juan to sit here and say, oh, okay, you did something wrong. He and Todd were both supposed to work together to make sure that the promoter was doing what he was supposed to do.
It'd be nice if we could at least made it to Detroit. I mean, I just wanted to get out of Georgia.
More than anything, it hurts me to have to tell the cast that.
I know.
It's not moving.
Because, you know, people quit their jobs to take this.
I've been over here sick, damn near in tears, because of this situation.
Hold on. You just been sick because of this, correct?
Shut up. Yes.
I'm just asking the question now. We need to know these kind of things. Okay. All right. Just didn't make sure none of them little people
Swimmed up there. That's Todd again. Todd, he keep coming for you.
No, I'm just saying.
He don't call your sperm little people.
Look, y'all, Don Juan is straight fucking trying it, you know? Like, this made for some good fucking TV, you know? And I partially got mad because he threw some shade on Todd in the fucking confessional. But you know what? I can't say shit when you do the shit in public. And I'm just like, damn, dude, for real. And they even said, like, you can't be doing this shit to the motherfucker. I'm just, and again, you know, like I said, I tips my yarmulke often, so I'm a fucking tip it for Todd, because I'm just like, you handled yourself very maturely. Because trust me when I say, that would have been one of those where I would have told his ass off rip, you got one more motherfucking comment. Real motherfucking talk, because if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm going to shut you the fuck up. Because you not finna do this. You not. Not period. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got some shit to say to me, say this shit to my motherfucking face, but don't sit here and try to cry. You know what? Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Because y'all starting to get that other side of y'all real. Now, ooh, need to keep his ass off camera. So, we get to Claudia, and I'm going to try to speed through this the best that I can. But she attend, and my head might be down for most of this, reading these damn notes. I'm elevated just a little bit. But she attends Porsha official welcome party to Dish Nation. And, you know, Porsha is disturbed by her presence, you know. But Claudia keeps it cute and professional in front of the camera. That is one of the things, like, real talk. When you get disturbed by somebody's presence, again, it might be something about their spirit. But when you just let it just, I'm sorry, like, she gave her too much motherfucking power and too much fucking energy, number one. You know, Claudia mentions to a girl named Beyonce. I'm not finna say shit about that because I'm pretty sure when I read or when I watch some of my other fellow YouTubers, they probably gonna go in about that. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. I did text one of my coworkers like, "Do you know who the fuck was on the screen?" Sorry, but just saying, like, you know, things have been different since Puerto Rico. Do you know notice the tension? And she kind of like, yeah. So, you know, Claudia pretty much wants to discuss the issues head on. Now, I can appreciate that, you know, doing the grow home shit, but, you know, I don't know what the fuck is wrong when the camera's on people, but it's like, they do this shit at the wrong place, at the wrong fucking time, you feel me? And, that definitely was it, you know. Before I go too far, I do not give, like I said, again, I'm going to say, when somebody right, they right. When somebody's wrong, they wrong. I don't really like Porsha that much. I really don't. But I will say I can appreciate how she did her damnedest to keep it as professional as she did and keep herself calm. and not flip the hell out, you know, kudos. I'm going to give you that. So Claudia congratulates her on everything, and she says nothing. So right there, it's just like, all right, you being shady in the motherfucker right now. You know, she's being nice and trying to offer you a fucking compliment. It's that fuck shit. And this girl says, I have the gift of discernment, baby. Now, it's all about how you have it, but you don't have it. You don't. Because if you have the gift of discernment, you would discern and understand, or not discern, but you will understand that certain people that you attach yourself to are not really here for you. That they talk shit about you. Sometimes they talk shit so intelligently about you to your face that it goes over your motherfucking head. So how do you have the motherfucking gift of discernment? Because you would be able to sit here and decipher. You know, I'm going to sit here and go New Testament. I don't talk New Testament most of the time. But you know how it talks about being able to rightly divide the word of God. You should be able to rightly divide the motherfucker that's in your damn circle, but you can't fucking do that. If you have discernment, then you would have been able to know that Kenya was coming for your damn peach during the fucking reunion. If you had, you know, that gift of discernment. If you had to give discernment, you would see that Andy Cohen is sitting here making your ass look fucking foolish. Even though you don't want to talk about, you know, the African man, he's still letting everybody hint to it. In addition to, like, I really hope you getting paid for Housewives. Because if not, if they getting this shit off your ass for free, I got it. They say any publicity is good publicity. But, no. Now, if y'all see that I'm slurring my words and shit a little bit, that's because I had to drink some motherfucking wine just to get through the motherfucking show. Because it was fucking draining. Hopefully, I'm making this motherfucking recap a little more entertaining than the actual motherfucking show was. Alright. So, Claudia says that we owe it to Ricky Smiley to try and be cordial. Now, if I can go off on a quick tangent, you know, if anybody watching this that I currently work with and everything, here's the thing. There's a lot of motherfucking people who I don't like. There's a lot of motherfucking people that don't fucking like me. Again, the fucks I give, I mean, I've been searching for them. I had to order some more, you know, gives a fuck from motherfucking Amazon. The shit just ain't got to motherfucking Korea yet. Because my gives a fuck tank is motherfucking low and it's empty right now. But I understand how to fucking be professional. Now, granted, you know, I call it being frenemies, where everybody know we don't fucking like each other, but we know how to coexist for the sake of where the fuck we work. That's what the fuck y'all need to do. Be some grown-ass motherfucking women. So what the fuck you need to do instead of being motherfucking catty. Because what's going to happen is this shit's going to bleed into what the fuck you do. One of y'all asses is going to be fired. Real talk. One of y'all asses is going to be fired. Okay. So Porsha is upset, you know, with the way that Claudia handled things. But, because Claudia is trying to smooth shit over, but you mad at her how she handled things. But you let NeNe dog your ass, like NeNe has dogged your ass so fucking much, but you have been fighting to be her friend because you was fighting to keep your fucking peach, bitch. You know, you mad at the way that people dog you, but, you know, but you sat there and made up with Kenya despite the fact you throwing shade behind her back. But still, what fucking sense does that make? None at all. And, you know, Claudia pretty much says that, you know, she made fun of the fact, you know, she ain't got a car, this, that, and the third. And she mentioned how she got what the fuck she has that, you know, Claudia herself does not have. But she said she's not going to apologize for mentioning that. And at this point that, you know, Porsha don't want nothing to do with her. And, you know, Porsha's pretty much saying, ain't nothing fake about me. That's too easy, just like she is. And, you know, it appears Claudia's trying to resolve everything and Porsha just walks away. And she get mad because Claudia kept talking. She's like, don't talk about him. And I'm just like, you know what? It's one of those things where you could easily just say, you know what? Let's agree to not disagree. I have nothing else further to say to you. I'm going to leave at this point. Enjoy the rest of the party. And she could have SL Nash instead of just getting the fuck up. And then it's like, you're causing a scene. Claudia is not causing a scene. You're causing a scene at your own fucking party. It is what it is. So now we get to Phaedra. This is the end of it. Her mom comes over. She mentions how, now I'm going to read this and then I'm going to comment. So she mentions how Apollo been acting crazy. How he's threatening to burn the house down. He's punching walls. Mama says that, you know, that they are leaving, more or less for her and the kids' safety. Phaedra says she wants him to spend time with the kids. Where the fuck is my pen? I need to make sure that hold on. I need to make sure I come back and talk about that. Wants him to spend time with the kids. Mama said, how many, you know, how many times has he been there? How many times has he been with the kids? His priorities are messed up, you know. But if his priorities are messed up, then why the fuck is she in Puerto Rico? Because if his priorities messed up and he need to be there with his kids, then why the fuck she at home with her kids and dealing with this case head on? But you got your motherfucking ass in Puerto Rico. Got it. You need to sit here and deal with the motherfucking case at hand. But still, you ain't got your motherfucking priorities right. Truth be motherfucking told. I'm sorry. I really did say that I was going to keep my comments to the end. I apologize. Her mom says that she doesn't want to come home one more and everybody's dead. Phaedra is, you know, she's playing. All right, here it is. All right, let me talk. Phaedra's playing this shit up for the camera because I don't really think that she's fucking sad. You know, again, everybody's going to grieve differently. Everybody's going to show emotion differently. All she's doing is giving us face. That's it. She's trying to pretend for the motherfucking camera, but bitch, you ain't sad. You not period. You know, you said that, you know, you want him to spend more time with the kids, but he's done that. When he shows up, you act like you don't fucking want him there. When y'all was at motherfucking Demetrius' little video release, you know, he kept saying how, you know, he wants to come home, wants to spend time, but you don't want him there, or you make it uneasy for him to fucking be there. You know, you say he's angry. Bitch, I'll be angry motherfucking too. If you ain't let me see my motherfucking kids, hell yeah, I'll be motherfucking angry. I'm gonna be punching motherfucking walls and shit. Yes, I'm gonna flip smooth the fuck out if you not gonna let me see my motherfucking kids. Truth be motherfucking told. Any motherfucking dude who care about their motherfucking offspring go feel the same exact motherfucking way. Bitch, you get the fuck up out of here with that shit. Real motherfucking talk. And the mama talking about how many times has he been there. From what we see, he's been there as much as he could. Phaedra is the one that's keeping him away. You know what? It's motherfucking mothers like you. Motherfucking mothers like you. And just the whole shit of, I don't want to take it to prison. Bitch, it's not about you. It's about the kids knowing their motherfucking father, because I can guarantee you, they gon', when they get old enough, I don't know how old Aiden is. I don't. But if he's 5, and I think I might say this in the other recap, hypothetically speaking, if he's 5, he's going to be, what, approximately 13. He'll be old enough to understand every fucking thing. If he played, did I say Aiden? Yeah, I think it is Aiden. Whoever the fuck the oldest kid is, I don't recute with the motherfucking kid. But whoever, yeah, it's Aiden. If he play this shit back at motherfucking 13 and he see this shit, yes, he's going to fucking resent you. And there is an unbreakable bond. Well, it can be breakable, but there's going to be a bond between the brothers. If Aiden feeling some kind of way, I'm pretty sure Dylan gonna feel some kind of motherfucking way. So all I'm gonna say is this: fuck you, Phaedra. Fuck you. Fuck you and the motherfucking horse your ass that wrote the fuck in here on. Any motherfucking way. That's my damn recap for this shit. Next week episode is what the fuck I've been waiting for Apollo to sit here and straight up go ham. I don't know what the fuck he finna do, but all I'm gonna say is this. You could only do so much dirt before that shit catch up with you. And apparently Phaedra been doing some damn dirt. All I'm gonna say is this, Apollo. I feel that she is an accomplice. If she is, bring that shit to the motherfucking light. Please do. Please do. And I think the only reason why, if she is an accomplice, I think the only reason why he's not going to say anything is because it's going to suck for both parents to fucking be in jail. And I'll be fucking pissed if she's using him as a scapegoat. I really am. But that's all the fuck I got to say, y'all. You know, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. You know, like, comment, subscribe. If you like what the fuck you seen here. I know I just ran it. I know y'all just seen the hood come out of me. I do apologize because that shit made me feel some kind of way. You know, like I said, if y'all got any questions for a brother, email me at spillingallthetea at gmail.com. Alright. You know, like I said, I do want to get to a you know, round table discussion, even just, hey, is Ask Y'all Real, ask a motherfucking question. Look forward to another In the Kitchen segment. Like I said, I think the next recipe is going to be the mustard bag chicken fingers. Look forward to that. Follow me on Twitter at, you know, T-Spilling. And, you know, that's where you get the latest updates and all that good shit, y'all. So, as I always say, you know, I spill the tea so y'all can catch it. And as always, I always have a little bit left in it. So, actually, one time I had a whole motherfucking lot. Just saying. Finish this right quick. Woo! That was strong. But, you know, like I said, y'all, holla at your boy. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.